today's adventure. It's windy and cool, so that's why we're dressed like this. Coming to a very swampy part here. We're going to Black Snake Ridge, and yeah, we're trying to find a way across this swampy section. So we're in a less swampy part right now. Yeah, we're going somewhere in that direction there. Got to pick up a ridge and head on our way up there to Black Snake Ridge and Gully. This is something new. We are on private property, but they allow people to access the national park. So this is national parks telling you where to go so that you're not free ranging over the rest of the property. There places up there and down there. So that's the new set of signs that will show you the way. We went the wrong way. We had to bash through that shit to get to this. This is what I remembered that we should be going through, so we missed quite a bit of easy walking earlier on. It's me taking a picture of Ian, taking a picture of me. Hopefully it stays like this for the rest of the walk. Right now we've hit Black Snake Ridge. It's a grassy ridge line normally, but we've got lucky that it's been burnt out in the last few months. So we got smooth sailing for a while, but it's steep. That's why I'm puffing. We've hit a nice steep bit. It's like going up Mount Philp. Very steep. We might get a flatter section on the top side of that. So we're up more of a plateau at this stage. The ridge is funneled into the flatter area and slowly gaining until we get to here. This could be the campsite, and just caught undressed doing a whiz. And this is our view. So the idea is that this edge has been burnt and keep straight along the edge because the forest back there hasn't been burnt, and it's slower sailing.
With the leaves on everything.
We're starting to get some good views. I was there last year. That's part of Panic Button Pinnacle, and there's another spur through there that I'll film later. But yeah, we're continuing along the burnt area, and also yeah, the forest is pretty impenetrable there. We're just above, or somewhere near just above, Black Snake Falls. You've got to hug the edge here because it's been burnt out. It's quicker walking than through the forest up there. So, being recently burned, we've got smoother sailing. There's our last spur that we're on, or Razorback, Panic Button Pinnacle last year. Looking across here at Black Snake Falls, just around the corner. We were to the left of Black Snake Gully, and there were a lot of vines there, so I've had to tunnel my way through there to get us through it. We get to the top here, and this is a little bit more open. Now we've got to chase this spur down hill so that we can get to the fall, but I don't see it as any better than what we've come up against, so maybe we just need to get through this patch here and we're good. I was just noticing on the way down how awesome this area is. This is why we come out here. Right now we're on the top of Black Snake Falls. Or getting close to it anyway. We just funneled in where we... Here we are on top of Black Snake Falls. This is it here. There's a few levels there. We've just hit this nice little creek that we have to cross. There's a group coming along. Very nice. We've come up from there, down there, traversing sideways across the walking stick palm forest. We got to this ridge here and we got to follow it up to get around the corner. So, path of least resistance as usual. Right now we're skirting around Knowles Knoll, and about 300 or 400 metres from the base for the top of Nungulba Falls. So got this sort of terrain. The vines trying to stop you every now and then. We're starting our last descent into Nungulba Falls. So we've just crossed over the spur and going sideways the most direct path towards the falls. I was just looking at this thinking, okay, this way is the straightest line to the top of the waterfall. Now it's pretty good that we're going in a straight line unimpeded, but we're going to have to climb this up again later. So it is really steep and about 200 meters maybe. Here they are, slowly but surely coming down the hill. There's a gap between these guys and the next one. It's slippery. We're at a point here, nearly in the creek. That's the top of the falls there. And then we've got this decent cascade here. And then just up there, there's one there, so we'll skirt around that. Here's the cascade at the top. I'm no longer calling this one here a cascade. It's a pre-waterfall. So let's check it out. Check it out, Joe. Oh! Wow, that's pretty good. This is the base of that cascade. Really hard to find a way in here. This is all cliffs on this side. And then we got to go down there. I found a way threading the eye of the needle getting up this way. Pretty steep, yeah, steep there too. Hey, let's put on video and just film something. Yeah. You can take it up. Yeah, I'm gonna get back. I'll just... That's the bottom of these falls. Or the last pit. That's the last pit of these falls. Got this nice little cascade that I spotted on video. And how's this amphitheatre here? I don't know how I found this way into the waterfall here. Just a bit of luck. It just kept giving to me when Ian couldn't find a way past up there, so I can see them way up there now. Plenty of them, yep. This is our obstacle course. I went up the logs like that with gimpies at your feet. There. And you're threading the eye of the needle there. There's one there, one there. Finally, we bypassed the hellhole of Black Snake Falls. The creek leading into it, it's just choked out with vines and lantana. So we skirted up high in the forest. A few vines there, but pretty good compared to everything else. And now finally we're on the, well, home straight. It's open now, so it's a lot easier, and it's straight downhill from here, so all fun and games. Anyway, nature's playing a joke on us.
Like that, mate.
It's raining, and the sun's trying to poke its head out. Like the turtle head.
Chaps on at the same time.
There's Quasimodo. We just got out of the trail from Black Snake Gully with a bit of daylight, and now we're following the trail back to the car. 3.2 kilometers, it says. Let's go.